Alright, ladies and gents, my dudes, welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. Now, done a little bit off camera, just collecting some resources and stuff. The aim for today is going to be get ourselves a food cellar, sort out a little starter farm, get our bee farm going, and hopefully start working towards some copper. So, all of our stuff that we cooked up in the pit kiln is done. Let's grab this large vessel. Now this got a lot of storage, but it actually works better with food storage, if that makes any sense. Quickly, let's make a few ladders. So with cellars, basically just dig a hole in the ground and put one of these storage vessels in it, and it's going to store the food, or it's going to make the food last a hell of a lot longer than it would just in the world. If we left it up here, it wouldn't last as long as long as it would down there. So shift carry, yep. We can pick this up because I've got the carry on mod. If you don't have that, you would, I don't know if you'd actually be able to pick that up there. Let's put it down, and when we store some food in there, it's going to last a lot longer. Let's pick this up, and we'll have to seal this off with one of these dry grass blocks, and that will work just nicely. Shift to get down the ladders. It still messes me up every time, but if we seal that off like that, that's going to work as a nice little cellar. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any food, so that's going to be another task for today, is grabbing some food. Put the ladders up there just to get them out my inventory, and we can grab all of these as well. We're probably also going to have a little explore around and grab as many seeds and fully grown crops as we can, but for now let's just get some stuff down so that we can make a start. We've got turnips, we've got carrots, a little bit of rye, and a couple of spelt seeds planted. And that, we also want to make sure this is fenced off, because anything like rabbits, foxes, well, not foxes, but any rabbits or deer will come and eat our crops if we're not careful. And it looks like, yep, there we go, size large, so it has got some population, and we can move this, but can't actually move it just yet because we need to get an empty slot. So let's just throw that on the ground for now, because we need an empty slot for this. Ooh, wrong way. For this skep here. So pick up into backpack slot, and you can see it's down there. Now if you press Control and 1, no, hold Control and press 1, we should be able to select this and put it down in our little farm. There we go. And you notice population is poor now because we moved it, but that should, as long as we've got flowers, that should grow and eventually spread to any more skeps that we put down, which is what we're going to do now. Let's go grab our reeds, and take some of these mushrooms. Can I eat this? Can I eat this? No, I can't. I mean, I can, actually. It's 1 HP, it's not that bad. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, those are the bad ones, yep. Also, another handy little tip is these torches will burn out after a day or two, so you want to keep replacing them as often as you can, because until we get lanterns, the torches are going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, another thing that I was going to do, I forgot about that, is we're going to make a charcoal pit. So I've made a start here. You notice these are all full stacks of firewood. We're going to cover that off with some dirt, so it's all enclosed in. Then on this one, I'm going to build a little fire. Where's my firewood? Oh, I threw it back in here, didn't I? And as long as that's fully enclosed, that'll turn into a charcoal pit, and eventually we'll have some charcoal, because when it comes to making metals, like the firewood basically doesn't burn hot enough for you to use it to smelt metal. Yep, so you see in the tooltip charcoal pit, let's get that closed off, and it should start smoking. We've got some parsnips right next to our base. We're going to take those seeds. I could leave them until they're fully grown, but to be honest, the benefit of growing them ourselves would be much better. So we're going to get the seeds and we're going to get them planted as soon as possible. There's also some flax here, which is going to be really good later on. The dead bunny rabbit here. He's got some meat for us, lovely. We'll take that. Oh, and there's also some onions here, that's good. Although I hate onions, but we'll take them anyway. Oh, damn. Okay. There's a bear. We've only got 20 arrows. I don't think 20 arrows is enough to take that guy out, to be honest. So we're gonna head back home, and we'll fight him in another episode when we got some armor and stuff. So let's check what we got from that. We've got a whole bunch of grain, whole bunch of seeds. Let's get our onions planted, because those are the only 3 we've got. Let's get some turnips, because turnips grow fast as hell, dude. So we want to get those down fast. We can probably do like, on my little test world, I did like 3 or 4 harvests of turnips. It was very, very profitable. And let's get a whole bunch of carrots down. I want to do veg first, because veg grows quickly, and later on we'll worry about grain and stuff. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you need a whole liter in there, the whole bowl. 1 serving of turnip soup, and that's going to be really good for our water. It's not going to do much for our food. And if we put the meat in there as well, it's going to be even better. Also, it's only going to be 1 serving, if you notice. So 1 serving will fit in a bowl. If it's more than 1, you're going to need a crock. I think crocks can fit 6. No, they can fit 4 servings. The cooking pot can make 6 at a time, but the crock can only store 4. 3 of those and 2 berries. And that's going to make 2 servings of hearty spelt porridge with fresh cranberries. And that's going to be really good food for us. Let's eat this soup. As you can see, lots of water. It actually gave me quite a lot of food. I think that's because we got meat in there. Usually it doesn't give you quite so much food as that. One cool thing about this is you can now open multiple chests at the same time and craft with it all open. It's confusing as hell at first, but it gets really handy, I tell you. Alright. Now, one thing I did touch on in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, is the temporal stability. The cog is slowly going backwards, which means we are slowly going crazy. Now, that's not good. And unfortunately, this whole area that I wanted to build in, like the cool zone where I wanted to build, it's all going to turn me crazy. Like this whole area here. So until we get sort of around the bee farm that I started, right around here, the cog starts going the other way. So over here, we're fine. We're not going to go crazy. But any further over there, we're going to slowly go crazy, which is not ideal for building a base, but it's going to have to do. We're going to have like the happy house. I think we're going to have our main house sort of over here so that we don't like constantly go crazy. Because it's like the nausea effect in Minecraft. It's not fun. You can't build, you can't really do anything with it. Right, another thing is, if we look at the map here, I have found a whole bunch of copper deposits, or I say deposits. It's basically surface copper, which indicates there is a deposit there. So we have a little run around and pick up these copper bits. We should eventually get enough to make some tools, and if we don't, then there is a panda. There's a pandas in this? I did not know that. Damn, dude. Wooden pan, that's what it is. So we need a log and a knife. In fact, we could do that right now. Yeah, plan is to run around, checking all of these ore nodes. There's a couple more over here, one more over here. I did do quite a bit of exploring, but not that much really. We're going to grab as much little nuggets, copper nuggets as we can, try and get 40, and then we'll try and cook them up and make a pick and a hammer. And, well, if we don't find enough... Ooh, yep, there we go. Some more here. If we don't find enough, I'll do some gold panning until we've got 40.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he's coming. He be coming. Well, it looks like we might have to fight the bear. Whoa! Okay. Okay. He's quick, by the way. He quick. We're gonna have to ring around the rosy on this pond, I think. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, oh my god. No! Yep. Okay. So that... What the... Okay. And, yep, we spawned right here. He's having a little sleep. Where did we die? Oh, right here. How many arrows? 11 arrows left. I feel like this is a bad idea. Oh, he's scared. Oh, no, he's not scared.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Okay, well. We're not giving up. We are not giving up. Like, you think he's going to be some distance from you, and then he's right behind you. Like, right behind you. Okay. Right. I've got my stuff back. We've got 10 arrows left. And to be honest, I feel like giving up, but we're not going to. Please. I don't have any arrows left. We don't have any arrows at all. I really hope he's not regenerating health either. Was that an arrow? It was an arrow. Right. Whoa. Oh Lord, he coming. Oh no, he's not. Where'd he go? Don't tell me we actually killed it. Oh, we did. Okay, well. First thing we managed to take out is a brown bear. Big old brown bear. Damn. We're not even going to have enough inventory space to take any of this stuff. Let's get rid of the sticks. Let's eat the turnips. I'm going to skin him up. Or her, female, I guess. 18 meat. Oh, damn. 18 meat. The hide. And let's get rid of the torch. We'll take the hide. And we need the fat. Ideally, we would get 2 fat. And what do we throw away? Let's just throw away the gravel. Take the bones. Yeah, ideally we get 2 fat and we can actually oil up the skin, but yeah, we need 1 more piece of fat to do that to a bear pelt because it's so big. So, probably going to have to kill some more animals just so we get that, because this pelt will slowly degrade. It's fresh for 5 days, and then eventually it will just spoil, so we're going to have to get some fat and do that. So if we find a pig on the way home, we're going to have to take that out. But let's head home, let's put all our stuff away and see what we do from there. We got 26 copper nuggets, which is enough for 1 tool, but like I said, we need 2 tools to be able to actually process any more copper that we mine out. Let's get ourselves 1 of these and our knife. I think it was the knife, and we should... a club, okay. There we go, the wooden pan. Now with that, we should be able to sift through this sand and gravel and hopefully collect some copper. But we need flowing water to do that, so let's... we might actually have to kill another animal to get some fat to get this pelt going. Because I would hate for that bear pelt to spoil, that's the worst thing. Let's head over here. Get ourselves some flowing water. Now, we put sand all around us, and we hold right click. Well, right click to get some in your pan, and then hold right click. Unfortunately, it'd be nice if you could just hold it, and then I could AFK, put my phone on my mouse and AFK, but no, you have to keep clicking. But if we keep doing this... oh, also, sometimes it doesn't actually sift either if you click too fast. We only seem to be getting flint at the moment, but eventually you should start getting copper and stones. We might be better off using gravel. Although we did get some copper there. But we need another, like, 15 pieces of copper. So this is going to take some time. Aha. There is a pig here. Made a few more arrows, so we've got 14. This guy will fight back. So we've got to be careful. Be a bit shameful if we died to this little dude. Which might actually happen. Because I can't hit my shots. Yeah, we got him. Nice. What is he? He's low weight, so we might not get any fat from this, but hopefully, yes, 1 piece. Nice. So we take the bear pelt, we take 2 pieces of fat, and we can oil that up. Curable. So in our inventory, that's slowly going to cure. We can just place it down in our base, make it a bit easier so it's not in our inventory. Ooh, there we go. Got a nice little bear rug in our house. And clear out a little bit of inventory space. The charcoal pit is done. I think, I hope. Yep, all done. Can we just break it? Oh yeah, we can just break it, so we don't need a shovel. Shovel is obviously a lot better, a lot quicker, but we don't need it. There's a few things we can do with our charcoal, mainly just cooking, smelting metals. If we hit H on it, you can use it to make some other stuff as well. Short sword, chubs. That's okay. That's one of the extra lanterns that I've added. You can powder it. One cool thing you can do is if you if you look at a block and you press F, you can actually wait. Huh? I thought you right-clicked. Ah, control right-click, and you can actually do cave paintings with your charcoal, which is pretty cool. I like. Actually quite like decorating my little dirt huts with this. So, yeah, I'm going to do a bit of this. I'm just going to decorate this up, and then I'll probably do a bit more gold panning, copper panning, try and get enough nuggets. We need 13 more nuggets to actually make some tools. God damn, what the hell? Yeah, you run away. You run away, boy. Okay, well, I'm completely out of sand. We got a few more pieces. We got 8 more nuggets, some flint. We got some spearheads, some arrowheads, and some sphalerite. Also a little bit of quartz and a little bit of blue clay. Storage is going to be an issue, but yeah, we got that going. I desperately need some food, so let's get this cooking. Get that cooking, we'll get that in there. 35, so we need 5 more pieces. Also, while we're here, another handy little tip is you take these little stones and you take some clay, you can make yourself some cobblestone. We are going to need a hammer mold and a pick mold as well. Let's get these going while our food cooks. Firewood really does not last long. There is a mod for like aged firewood or prepared firewood. I'm thinking about putting that in, but I don't want to make it too modded. So if we do 2 of those, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 servings of hefty red meat turnip stew. That's going to be real good for us. While we wait, let's eat this up. And I also need a watering can, that's annoying. And we need some more clay. Damn it. Oh, there we go. You can see the torch is burnt out there, so they're completely useless now. They just disappear into nothing. I'm going to try and keep this last torch on me so that doesn't happen to this one. That is done. Let's grab the crock. Take that and pour ourselves a bowl. And we're not starving to death anymore. Right. Let's also make a pickaxe mold. Where's that one? There we go. And I think in between episodes I'm going to have to get the last 5 copper nuggets, as well as make myself a watering can, some ingot molds, maybe some ingot molds. I don't think we need them just yet, but we might make some more clay stuff just so you guys don't have to constantly watch me do it on camera. Alright, there's the pick mold. Right, so I'm going to get those fired up. Let's, I also need to get some more reeds, make another chest, because my inventory is just absolutely chocked full. I have no space at all. But I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. It's still weird for me to be talking to myself, like talking to YouTube, to a camera, but I'm going to try and get more used to it. I'll try and do some stuff off camera to get ready for the next episode. We're going to make a pick, we're going to make a hammer, we're going to go do some mining, get some copper, make some tools, and hopefully start building a house over there where we're not going to go crazy. That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.